Hello everyone, this is a reading with me. I hope you are doing well. We're going to have a look and see what is coming through for your reading. What I can tell you, this is for all star signs. If you're here, I feel like it is a sign that there are messages for you. And it's a safe space where you are always very welcome. So let's get straight into things. Whoa. So there's someone here that has hurt you. They make you feel very lonely right now because their words and actions were not very good to you, and they could have just, kind of taken off after sort of like saying what they did and living their life and focusing on what they've got going on, but then making you feel like, wait a second, you just said all of that, you did all of that, and now you've just taken off. Excuse me? It just feels like, what? How could you do that? They're really like, an awful kind of energy in that sense, and you just feel like there's this pain and chaos. Like, how could you just do this and then leave it? Like, how could you kind of go at a battle with me here and then just kind of pretend like I don't exist? And it's been really hard for you, quite challenging, quite difficult, especially with the Five of Pentacles. You feel very lonely in this situation because you feel really invalidated by this person, and you feel really quite sad, and it definitely keeps you up at night as well and just makes you feel really stressed, even though this is something that they have done, but you sort of take it on board as something that is your fault. And it's sort of like this, I guess, I don't know, in a way it's like reverse psychology, right? Where it's like they've done something wrong, but they make you feel like you've done it wrong. Sounds a little toxic to me, but anyways, let's continue on. That's not really a good energy, because you feel like you have to apologize to them to try and make things right when actually they've done things wrong. And I just want to say, like, you do not need to do that, because what I see here is that you always are such a good person to this person, right? You've always been such a good person to this person. You would listen to them, you would care for them, you would do things for them, and it always seems to be sort of like their way or the highway. Like, you always have to go according to their timelines, what they're feeling, what they're doing, how they are, and you feel like a very invisible person in this situation because you feel like it's always their way. Okay, if they want something, then it has to be according to their way. If they are busy, it's according to their way. If they have got something going on, you have to kind of bend your schedule around them, and it frustrates you and it overwhelms you, and it does make you feel quite challenged. And especially with the Four of Swords here as well, you feel very connected to this person, you feel very drawn to this person, you feel like there is something really beautiful between you both. And I just feel here as well that there's a real sense of understanding and care, and they really do like you a lot, and they do feel very connected to you, but they have a lot of their own personal issues, okay? Because I see that here with the World and the Knight of Wands. I know you're confused, so am I, which is why we're going to do a lot more digging, because on one hand they like you, on the other hand they treat you like this. Like, that's not nice, right? Yeah, Five of Cups. Something tells me here that they've never felt this kind of love before. They've never felt so connected to a person before. They've never felt so appreciated and so understood by somebody before. And so they really feel super, super connected to you. They feel very drawn to you. But that then makes them self-sabotage things. Okay, this person has a habit of self-sabotaging things. There's a dog. I can see a dog over there. Very cute dog. A dog just literally scratching itself as the owner is like, come on. All right, now the dog's gone. Anyways, so the reason why they act this way is actually to do with magic. Okay. Here we go. Here's the dreaded black magic reading again. So basically, this person has had magic placed onto them. This magic makes them act in really chaotic ways, in ways that you sometimes do not understand why they are acting in this way. They sometimes come forward towards you, sometimes block you out, sometimes disappear. Sometimes they come forward and they express themselves it's going to vary from person to person because this is general reading, but they just act in ways that are so like confusing to you. But they act in this way because they have had magic placed onto them, okay? They've had magic placed onto them, which makes them act in this way. This magic is black magic. So black magic can really make a person act like a puppet, okay? Whoever's done this magic onto them. And it makes them do things that they usually wouldn't do. So one second they can be like super towards you, like really connected to you, and the next second they can like absolutely ruin the situation and make you super confused. You know, it can be like chalk and cheese, like complete opposites. Like one second it's hot, one second it's cold. So this magic has been affecting them tremendously. It's been making them just, you know, confused about themselves. It's been making them self-sabotage things. They act very far from themselves emotionally, you know, and also physically. They can be really attracted to you, and then the next second they're super confused about you. And this is all to do with magic, where they are just all over the place. They've also not felt love like yours before, so they start to get really panicked and overwhelmed, like, oh my god, I better like kill the situation before it even begins, you know, or do something, you know, I should just walk away from it, you know. They start to really panic, and this magic then makes them completely self-sabotage things. So there's a few things here. First and foremost, yes, you can do a black magic removal for your person if you chose to do it. It is something that I offer, but you can always go to someone that you trust as well, you know, if you know someone. So the removal removes all of the magic, and then there's also a protection ritual if you wanted to do that, because the removal only protects for 3 months. Then within 3 months, if you do the protection ritual, it will protect for life against magic. So it's something you can either do for your, you know, you can do it for yourself as well if you feel like there's magic on you. If you've already done it for yourself or even your person, you don't have to do it again because it protects for life against magic. But if you wanted to do it for this person, you can do it. If you wanted to do it for yourself, you can do it. But yeah, everything's always listed down below and on shopmoonlightguidance.com if you are ever interested. I would recommend a black magic removal. In general, I would recommend it as a whole because essentially, you know, especially if you have magic as well, it can remove that magic. Your life can tend to get better. But basically, this person has been super chaotic, very overwhelmed because of magic that was placed onto them. Okay, so we've got sort of to the bottom of something. Let's have a look what else we have. It appears to me that within 8 to 9 months, because we've got a lot of 8s and you've got a lot of 9s here. Oh no, I dropped the card. Within 8 to 9 months, here we go, got a lot of 8s and 9s. Things really come together, okay? Things really come together. I know that seems like a really long period of time, like, oh, within 8 to 9 months. The thing here is that it's within, okay? Which means that anywhere from now until then, there is progress, okay? Within, not in, within. Within that time, there is a lot more progress. There is a lot more of them like approaching you, understanding their pain, understanding the sadness, understanding their frustrations. So if they had that magic removed, then within 8 to 9 months, they will feel stronger. They will be a lot more proactive. They will come to you. They will talk to you. They will express things to you. They will say things to you, which I want to know as well, like what they're going to say to you. So let me just grab the cards. But basically, they will acknowledge what has been going on in their life, and they will literally say like, I was feeling so like unlike myself. I was feeling really confused. I was feeling overwhelmed. I was having some health problems. I don't know what was going on during that time. Really, I have no like understanding of what was happening at that time, but I was just so far from myself is what they will say to you. Okay, so let's also see what else they will say to you. So we've got here soon. Okay, so, you know, there's a lot of movement soon. Again, it's because of this magic as well that they act in ways that they wouldn't usually act in, but they will also want to apologize. Okay, so they will come to you with an apology. They will say sorry to you. They will also explain and express what was going on in their life at that time, which we also have here. They will say, you know, my stability was causing me problems. They've never felt so much of a connection towards anyone like they have towards you. So they will literally tell you like, I was feeling so connected to you, I was feeling so drawn to you, I was feeling like, you know, this is like something really amazing. They will literally tell you that they felt so connected to you and that it actually started scaring them. And then also we have here as well Instagram message. So again, they will communicate with you, can be through social media. If they haven't got Instagram, it can be through, you know, a message of that sort of nature where they send you something through like a DM. But we have that coming to you soon. Soon after, I would say the magic is removed. What else do we have? I need time. So they will also say to you as well, like, you know, I really need time. I really need to get my life together. Sorry, it's upside down. You know, I just need to sort of like get my bearings together. I also needed time back then as well. So they will literally come to you and they will say to you, no, I just need a bit of time to like understand what was going on and understand what is going on. But the main thing here is that they will apologize to you and they will communicate it to you as well, and literally tell you like that they were just feeling so overwhelmed and stressed and chaotic. It says here, I don't want you to move on. So that's something that they will literally tell you. They will literally tell you that they don't want you to move on from them, despite how they were acting. And it says here as well, there's things you said that made me feel so bad for you. Okay, they will literally recognize and realize that there are certain things that you've said to this person that they will suddenly start to realize, like, I can't believe I treated you so badly, you know, because you may have said like, oh, that's not very nice of you to say, or oh, I can't believe you like ran away or did this or did that, and they will start to realize and feel bad for what you've said to them. Whoa, so that is what we have there. So luckily we got a time frame. I was able to tell you what they would also say to you as well. We've got sort of that root aspect here, which was to do with magic. Also them feeling quite overwhelmed as well, mainly because they've never felt such a connection towards a person before. So that's something that also scared them as well. But they will come to you and awaken out of this state and then move things along with you, which I think is something that we do see, like move things along in the sense of like having that conversation. It's your choice whether you want to progress things with this person after they come to you or not, but really we see that happening. And it's really after the magic gets sort of lifted up that they start to really come forward and say those things to you. So that is what we have here. So, you know, as I mentioned, all the services are always listed on shopmoonlightguidance.com. There's the black magic removal protection ritual, but there's also rituals for love, money, success, marriage, career, healing, beauty, justice, attraction, etc. There's also personal tarot readings if anyone ever wanted me to answer personal questions you have. It's always, you know, linked down below as well for personal readings. And there's also intention items which have thousands of 5-star reviews. So there's, you know, candles. So there's some candles which have also the crystals in them as well. So this is the black magic and evil eye removal candle. So yeah, really special, but yes, you can also keep the crystals after you've burnt the candle. These are safety tested, plant-based, and also yeah, really special because they are handmade. There's also bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, candles, sage bundles, teas, and so much more if you are ever interested. And everything is literally listed down below for your convenience. And I'll see you all very soon. All right, take care everyone, and yeah, I'll see you all very soon. Bye.